Hey fit people! So today we're going to make baked oatmeal, and I'm sure you've all heard me make my posts almost daily about how much I love baked oatmeal. It's kind of my obsession. So yeah, today we're going to make pumpkin spice chocolate chip baked oatmeal, probably one of my most used and favorite flavor selections. So first off, I just want to talk a little bit about oatmeal and why you should be eating it. So there's a whole bunch of reasons, and I'm going to start with the most important ones. It lowers cholesterol. There's soluble fiber in it that helps move out all the bad cholesterol. It contains fiber, so basically you're going to feel full longer. So why would you choose to eat Fruit Loops or, toast if an hour later you're going to feel hungry? So basically, I'm guaranteeing you that you're going to have at least 3 hours before you're going to feel any hunger pangs at all. So eat oatmeal. It's a complex carbohydrate, so once again, you're going to feel full longer because it's quick and convenient. Now you can go old school, hit the stove, and cook it in a pot of water, or this variety, and actually there are some other, just plain oatmeal varieties that you can cook in the microwave. This cooks in 2.5 minutes in the microwave, so I don't want to hear any excuses about how oatmeal takes too long to cook, because it doesn't. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and you have a great bowl of oatmeal. Over the list of ingredients, and we're going to start with oatmeal. Now, the kind I use is Rogers oatmeal. Now, I know that for you guys in the States, you probably can't get this or don't have access to it. It's a Western Canadian product, and it does have the oats, rolled oats, which is the base, but it also has oat bran, wheat bran, and flaxseed. And now regular oatmeal has about 150 calories per half cup dry, and this has 180 calories, so it's a little bit extra, but with the added goodness that you're getting with all the add-ins, I mean, it's not that much calorie-wise. So, Rogers, love you. All right, so sugar-free syrup. This is my sweetener of choice. I am going to be using caramel today. I mean, I have a whole lineup over there. I know you've probably seen pictures of my counter. There's usually anywhere between 5 and 10 flavors of sugar-free syrup, so just take your pick. My pick, caramel. A good vanilla, Madagascar vanilla I've got here, but any good vanilla will do. Pumpkin, just your standard old canned pumpkin variety, or for those of you like my friend Barb who grows pumpkins for a living, there's nothing better than fresh pumpkin cooked up. Chocolate chips, because yes, they may be evil if eaten in large varieties or large quantities, but a little bit of chocolate's not going to kill you. In fact, it's a good thing. Cinnamon. Baking powder. We're just going to use a little bit of baking powder. A little bit of salt, because you want to cut the freshness of the oatmeal, and that's going to help do that. And a cup of water, which I've forgotten, so just give me a second. I'm going to go grab it. Back. My cup of water. All right. And so to prep, what you want to do is you want to preheat your oven to 350, and get your little baking dish, and you can spray it with nonstick cooking spray, which is what I'm going to do. And you also can just, if you don't like the nonstick cooking spray, my oven's ready, dinging. If you don't like the nonstick cooking spray, you can just use butter and paper towel and grease the inside of it so your oatmeal doesn't stick. All right, so get your measuring cups and your spoons out. I don't generally use them. I will for this recipe, for some things, but the rest will be by eyeball, but you'll have the exact measurements that I use posted in the recipe on ISFP people. So we're going to get busy here. So we're going to mix our dry ingredients together first before we add our wet. So basically we're just adding a half cup of oatmeal into our bowl. And as for the cinnamon, whatever your taste is, I just kind of like eyeball it. Add a little sprinkle. You know, I like cinnamon. Cinnamon also, that's another story that has lots of good benefits, health benefits for you. Salt, just a little dash in. Your baking powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon in. So you can take your spoon, give it a stir very quickly. So now you're going to add in your wet ingredients. And we're going to use 1/4 cup of pumpkin. So you can measure if you like. I'm just going to take one big kind of heaping tablespoon, which kind of looks like about 1/4 cup. In we go. Adding in our water. Adding in our sugar-free syrup. Yummy. So about 2 tablespoons. There's 1. There's 2. Vanilla, same thing. Just a little splash of the good stuff. Remember, it's just an individual serving, so don't go all, you know, postal on it. You don't need to have an excess of it. So give that a quick stir. Spray the inside of your dish. Should have done this over the sink, but anyways, it gives it a little quick spray here. So basically, you're just going to pour everything into your baking dish very quickly. And I'm going to add in the chocolate chips. Now, I want to talk a minute about add-ins. Chocolate chips, yeah, it's a treat. You can also add in lots of other things that are just as good for you as, you know, as the oatmeal is. Today is Saturday, so it's chocolate chip day. You can add in to your dry ingredients, you can add in flax meal. You can also do flax seeds, which flax meal just actually gets the good stuff to you quicker than the whole flax seed. So you can do ground flax, you can do fresh fruit, you can do dried fruit and nuts. Granola sprinkled on top before baking or after baking for that extra crunch. Obviously, you can change out your cinnamon to other spices based on what variety you're making. You can add in pumpkin, you can add in applesauce, mashed banana or banana slices. You can add in chocolate chips, I've already said that. Peanut butter chips, scorbits. I mean, there's lots of stuff that you can do with it. You can add in at the end, you can stir in some yogurt, some vanilla yogurt or yogurt of your choice. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff that you can do. So I'm adding a tablespoon of mini chocolate chips. So just giving them a sprinkle on the top. And voila, it's done. Now, the chocolate chips, it is a treat, but mind you, it's only adding 70 calories and 4 grams of fat for that 1 tablespoon. So the whole entire recipe, including the pumpkin, the oats, and the chocolate chips, contains 272 calories, 8 grams of fat, and 10 grams of protein. So all in all, you're getting a fabulous breakfast with a little extra treat in there for under 300 calories. I mean, you can't beat that. So I'm going to take this over to the oven, pop it in, and we'll be back when it's done for the taste test. And the oatmeal has cooled, so I like to let it cool for about 15 minutes before I eat it, because otherwise you're going to burn your lips off your face. And what better to go with your baked oatmeal than a nice cup of coffee. And Matt has warned me not to use this term loosely on here, but yes, it's Mexican organic and it's good. Excellent. Okay, so let's have a taste here. Perfect temperature, not overcooked. Anything over 30 minutes, you're looking at dry oatmeal. We don't want that. You want it to be smooth, you want it to be creamy. It's just the perfect texture, the perfect combination of flavors. The thing is with breakfast is, I have a theory, well, kind of with all meals, but with breakfast especially. I like having big breakfasts, and just because you're eating healthy doesn't mean you have to eat little. So big is definitely where you're going with this when you're cooking this. So, and yes, I do eat the whole entire thing every single morning. This whole pot in the stomach. So play with your flavor combos. There's a ton of recipes on ISFP people, and I know I like to post my little pictures in the morning and brag about my fabulous oatmeal I'm eating. But just be experimental and play with your flavors, and you'll come up with a winner for sure. So we'll see you next time. Bye.